Salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Cinema Sunday, grab a cold one, yeah, tune into Gorillas, everybody's there. Big screen flicks, lights turning down, kick back, let's get lost in sound. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorillas Land of Thoughts, it's our kind of day. In the worn out jeans with the lights down low, Gorilla's got the flicks, just press play, let's go. Every frame's a story, every song's a beat, feels like home with southern heat. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorilla's Land of Thoughts, it's our kind of day. In your worn out jeans with the lights down low, Gorilla's got the flicks, just press play, let's go. Every frame's a story, every song's a beat, feels like home with a southern heat. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorilla's Land of Thoughts, it's our kind of day. So let that film roll, let the credits rise, with Gorilla's crew, it's a sweet surprise. Cinema Sunday, it's our southern style, kicking back together, watching for a while.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to our first mystery movie night here with Gorilla. Now, this is a film I saw way back in the day here on Salty's channel when he was doing mystery movie night with Matthew here, and I got reminded of it when we were watching the Terminator series the last 2 Sundays there. So this one here is a Terminator movie, but not your traditional Terminator movie.
Sorry, honey. She's right on top of you.
From 1989, it's an Indonesian film called, wait for it, Lady Terminator. You're gonna appreciate how they get their Richters.
Okay, so Mikey was right, because I remember Mikey mentioned that it was Lady Terminator.
I was right, and Gorilla. I've seen the trailers to it. It looks insanely bad.
You won't forget it.
What? Oh, God. It was called something else. No, it was called something else besides Lady Terminator. Lady Terminator is what it was called when it was distributed to the United States. But before that, do you remember what it was called before that in Indonesia? It was some other name it was titled as. In the trailer, I'd seen it. It was called something else.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing Gorilla's showing this because when she lands, we get equal representation.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, is there a way to turn off this annoying Cosme thing that keeps popping and going da 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 da, playing this little jingle? Is there any way to turn that sound off?
I don't see it.
God, it's popping up.
Not happening on anyone else.
It was doing the same damn thing on Jill's channel today because I watched Moonraker
It
with
must
her.
be in your settings.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't changed any settings, and it just suddenly started on Jill's channel earlier today when we were watching the James Bond film. So,
do you have 2 Cosbys open?
No, I just got one.
Turn off your notifications.
Okay, where do I find that? Let's see.
Let's go up to the three dots. Go to notifications.
Oh, I see it. Thank you, Germ.
Yeah.
Turn off all of them or just one of them?
Do I
No,
turn off message notifications? Is that the one I kill?
Turn them both off.
Both off. Okay, I can do that.
So let's go ahead and say hello to the chat. Welcome, Hakeem. Says, I hope this isn't Crystal Skull. Nope. And
Nope.
welcome, Suzanne.
You might be wishing it was Crystal Skull. I got a feeling. Oh, I turned them off and it's still damn well doing it. I don't get it.
Yeah. And
Weird.
Cynthia says, hello to Gorilla's ham hand thoughts. And Mikey gave us a Mikey Suits 4 raid. Welcome, FKHC 2005. And Hakeem has given us the red middle figure here. Say we're number one. And this movie is called Gorilla's Pole Job. There. And Suzanne, so no gifts in the movie chat tonight? Oh, yeah, she's there. She just has trouble with those there, and I would like to be respectful of that. And welcome, Jim's Landscaping LLC, #1 Commodore Productions.
Hey there. No, it's still doing it. It's still doing it. Every time somebody joins, I get that da-da-da jingle.
And hey, Kevin Trekkie, how's it going? Tim, if it even plays for me. And welcome, Jeff B. We got Jeff B here. We lost PvP.
Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, if it does play there.
Right.
Sorry, hit the wrong
What
button.
happened? Oh.
I was going to refresh my Cosby and see if that helps, and I refreshed StreamYard instead, but like an idiot that I am.
Right, kill Curtis. So we can't wait to see you.
I'm just going to reload Cosby and see if that makes the annoying little sound effects go away. I don't know why it started doing that. It's never done that until today. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned it to Jill, and she was like mystified. She said, "Well, she couldn't figure out why it suddenly started acting up." She said she'll see if she can figure it out, but it was really just out of nowhere. Like we were about I don't know 2/3 of the way through the Bond movie, and all of a sudden it just starts, doing these notifications continuously, and it's really hard to watch anything when that damn pop-up keeps popping up with the sound effect.
Alrighty. And it's Curtis. Welcome, Curtis Selby. He says, coming home.
Hey, Curtis.
I'll get to the Cosby when I get home. Alrighty. And Mikey is asking the people nicely if we can avoid the gifts for Suzanne.
Hey, Suzanne.
Hey, Suzanne?
John
is here.
I don't care. And I won't then, even if you don't care. Just to be nice. Welcome, JPRH1.
Yeah, welcome, John.
And
I
will make one comment for Suzanne to PvP, or for PvP to Suzanne. Suzanne, are you trying to aim your panties at PvP right now to shoot at him?
Sorry, that was a joke from the other night there, Suzanne. Let's. Yeah. All right, is everybody in the Cosby room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Alrighty, we got 9 people in there. Alrighty, let's guarantee you PvP. You're gonna appreciate how she gets her victims. Oh, oops. I gotta meet the tab.
PT Soraya.
Yeah.
Actors in film.
I've never heard of 108 Sound Studio though.
There's probably a reason.
Probably a reason.
Well, you ever notice?
This is in English, right? Or is this English subtitles only?
It has English subtitles.
No, Dan. We all have to learn Indonesian before we watch this.
Well, let's at least hope that Gorilla has English subtitles. I don't know Indonesian.
I don't have subtitles.
So this is a ripoff of the Terminator, right?
This was in '89. So this was before Terminator.
I love the way they're padding the film out with endless shots of the ocean for no good reason I can think of.
Yeah, they try to
yeah,
wave
really
towards
good.
you.
Well, they should have put a
Oh.
surfer. They should have put a surfer in there hanging 10 or something at least to make it entertaining. Oh, did we
There
get
you go,
equal
Phoebe.
representation?
Here's your Terminator.
Whoa!
Here's the
Whoa!
Terminator.
Oh, I know how she. Oh, now I know how she terminates guys. She
Yeah.
terminates them in that other way.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the French did call it the little death when
The little
people
death?
the little death. It's a euphemism the French have for orgasms. Because I guess for a couple seconds you're completely gone.
Yeah.
Look what she's doing.
Yeah.
Wow, isn't that lovely?
Oh.
Okay, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're saying she's got a pussy with teeth? Is that what we're getting here?
Yeah. But today, like you said before, the Heimlich maneuver
Okay.
invented. If only
This-
Grandpa Walter knew how to do the Heimlich maneuver.
Okay, I think I'm already getting out of this film. Mentally. That just, oh boy. Good Lord. So does eventually she meet a guy that has balls of steel and he ends up defeating her?
I don't know. I had never seen this film ever in my life. Just the trailer.
Oh no, this is the film Salty showed Cynthia or Life with Matthew, but I don't remember it. I don't remember how it ends.
So how much did this make at the North American box office there, Gorilla? Like maybe $10 or $15?
No.
This didn't exactly get a box office release.
I thought Gorilla said it was distributed in the U.S.
It was
Yeah,
distributed
from,
in the U.S.
From vans and back alleys.
Yeah, or direct to video.
Direct to video
Well,
would make the most
this-
sense.
Yeah, this would
Yeah,
more likely be. This would more likely be one of those movies that was in a blockbuster back in 1988 in the direct-to-video section.
Yeah,
So where do they keep finding these brain dead guys?
They gotta be-
That,
yeah. And hey, Daniels, how's it going?
Hi, buddy. How's it going?
Yeah.
This is an
Hey,
interesting,
Dan,
this is a weird
Daniels,
movie.
what a bad time for a period to start.
so was the original title of this film in Indonesia, was it called The Worst Little Whorehouse in Indonesia, perhaps?
Yeah.
What,
There's how she got her income.
Wow, what amazing special effects, eh?
That's it? Just 100 years? That's it? Okay.
And we got a Jaden in the school here, Huxter. Hey, do you know if Mr. Beast is still on the site? I don't know.
Well, even Tim said in the Cosby that the customer is man too.
Did
Yeah,
you guys
exactly.
did you guys see Kevin's comment in the Cosme?
Yeah, I think it was her period they were implying. Yeah.
You said it first.
Oh boy.
A Jalil Jackson film. Barbara Ann Constable.
Co-starring
That sounds
nobody you ever
American.
heard about. Co-starring
This
another
was
actor
her.
you never heard about.
Yeah. And hey, old man Bird, how's it going? How's it going?
Rademacher. Yeah.
This is like the movie Teeth. I guess you could say that. And Kirsten's saying hello to
Husband Peter
everybody.
McLean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam
People-
Stardust.
We just got the
Well,
start of the movie. It's called Lady Terminator.
That's definitely a
He's
stage
named
name.
Fauzi. Yeah, I didn't even recognize any of these names.
Well, my
Well, if
question
you're
is,
Indonesian, you'll recognize him.
Probably. The Legend of the South Sea Queen. That's the original story.
okay.
Carl
I wonder
Clemens.
if how much money did any of these people make about being associated with this thing? You know your career is probably not going anywhere when you start appearing in films like this one.
Yeah. Tutu. His name is
Well,
Tutu.
this is actually high class for the Indonesian film market.
Ass.
They
Okay.
usually
Look at that
delve
ass
into stuff
cameraman.
that's not allowed to be imported into Western
Yeah.
countries.
Yeah. And,
Did you see that, Gorilla? An ass cameraman. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's see. Daniel here said 100 years shit is going to hit the fan. And FKC said Castle of Fu Manchu. Oh, Lord.
So they got 4 guys doing the special effects, 3 people doing the stunts.
Yeah.
You'd think that would be a pretty good indication there might be some quality, special effects or whatnot. But I'm starting to think those guys were probably like, I don't know, playing cards and drinking heavily instead of making any special effects.
Ass director.
God. But talk about stock footage for these credits. Jeez.
Yeah, but look at the name. Ram Soraya. And
Yeah.
Jalil. Okay.
Let's see. This is a Film
Lady
Ventures International
Terminator.
film, Curtis.
$100 years later.
Yep. Let's see.
Oh,
100
boy.
years since it hit that. I could drop a turd in there if you don't want to wait.
Yeah.
But she's not a bad looking gal. She has
Tell me,
definitely has an 80
Tell me,
figure.
is that even her though?
It could be her. She's looking.
Oh, that must be the granddaughter.
Yes. It's Ricky Tiki Tavi.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And Chris says that they spent most of their effects budget on the plot for the credits.
yeah.
Dun dun dun. It's Ricky Tiki or Tavi.
It's Ricky Tiki Tavi.
And old man Bird saying hi to JPRH1. And hey, JPRH1. Curious if you get your stuff from Dr. Cornelius. It's a short story by Rudyard Kipling.
Yeah, Richard Kipling.
Jesus, I can't get these bloody pop-ups to stop playing this bloody music.
Huh.
And I turned
That might-
the notifications off and it didn't do a damn thing.
That might be your computer or your browser setting.
I haven't changed any settings. It was fine the other day. It's only started doing that this afternoon.
If you're using Chrome, it may have done it on its own.
I don't use Chrome. So I don't know. I got no answer at this point.
Well, PP, you may have to do the common things called ignore the problem.
Yeah, but it's pretty hard to watch the movie when every 5 seconds it's going da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da with the damn Cosme thing popping up.
It's not Cosme. It is your browser or your computer.
Well, I can't restart the computer because if I do, my fan's probably going to start acting up again. And I haven't changed any settings today, so.
Yeah, look, our cameraman has Parkinson's.
Oh, well, this movie's only like 80 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a weird line.
Curtis upgraded the movie to a 2.5, and Casey said she was Florida man.
You know, this thing has got 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb. Can you believe it?
Yep.
Man, there's a lot of idiots on IMDb giving ratings.
Well, PP, you probably know why. It's because of the favorite undressing scenes, probably.
Those undressing scenes were nothing much, though. Now the pop-ups have stopped for some bizarre reason.
Hey, PvP, try pronouncing the original title in Indonesia.
Oh, I don't know what the original title is.
It says it right underneath Lady Terminator. It tells you what the original title was in Indonesia.
Where do I see this?
Right underneath, if you're looking on IMDb, it's right underneath Lady Terminator. It tells you what the title is. The original title.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce that.
Yeah. And Lizzie says, "Sorry, I can't see it here, lovely. I'm sorry, there's Lizzie. Yeah, we have it on Cosby because of copyright."
Tambala-san Ratu Pantai Selatan. There. Now I pronounced it.
Yeah, but Micah, you probably butchered the pronunciation though.
No, I didn't. Tambala-san Ratu Pantai Selatan. Thank you, Tim.
That was a quick dive.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Snow White, I haven't watched the new one, but I suspect it would give it a fuck you out of 10 since Curtis.
Oh yeah,
And now the Bruce is liking the wardrobe.
I would say this. I would love for Gorilla and us to do a Snow White 2025 watch party for the 2025 movie.
Oh God.
Unless you want to massacre, no.
Yeah.
If we do that, there's going to be no survivors.
Yeah. There's supposed to be 6 main people in the top cast. Well, 9, but 3 are uncredited. But none of them are all-stars. So.
Yeah. I like how Gavin between Snow White. She forgot to turn on the air.
Oh. The lady who's plays her, Barbara Ann Constable, she performed her own stunts. Wow.
Oh, that's a good joke there.
What? Her uncle has got workers.
That's funny.
Yeah, this came out 4 years after the original Terminator. Gorilla.
Oh, he did. He did.
Man, I can't believe I'm
4
watching a
years
movie
after?
where
I thought the original Terminator was 91.
That's Terminator 2.
Oh.
Hey, wait a second. How did she get in a bed? She was underwater.
The castle's
Yeah, but-
underwater.
She's in a mystery thing.
Well, you know that where she was teleported there.
Yes. Well, see, the lady that did this to her is a witch.
Let's see, LOL. I was doing these down with Aquaman. I would ask 3 points of Curtis.
oh, come on.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay, I'm really not enjoying this at all.
That's gnarly.
That's nasty.
Nasty.
That's nasty.
Did you literally say that, Curtis, because the bed blew her? Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna feel that tomorrow.
Eh. Eel rape. So they can.
Oh, so I did actually have point for eel from our sex.
Good Lord.
So does it produce her out of the ocean? I saw lightning. And there she is.
So there's the Terminator now.
Yeah. Well, it was a pure ripoff.
You really have to wonder what people are thinking when they make a movie as bad as this one.
Yeah.
Simple.
See, I knew it. That's why Gorilla picked this, because you could see her butt.
Yeah, I will tell you why, PP. These movies are for exploitation.
Yeah,
Well, it was.
Yeah, but it's not even good exploitation.
It's considered Indo-exploitation.
I remember the black exploitation films of the 1970s, like Shaft and those movies. Remember those? Those were actually very entertaining films. That's reminding Gorilla of his high school days, I'm guessing, right, Gorilla?
High school, hell, that was his Thursday night.
Yeah, there's the reason they called me Finding Nemo. Nemo.
Yep, they did.
Man, that must have been one hell of a joke, I gotta say.
Okay, there you are. Go on.
Oh my God, the dialogue's
There.
so bad.
Boobies.
Well, I have to say, Barbara Ann Constable doesn't look that bad. So are you happy now, Gorilla?
What?
Are you happy now, Gorilla?
For what?
I know, Gorilla, you're happy. I know you are.
Welcome, Kevin Stretchy. He's like, ah. I only turned it off because my wife is here. That's what came out there. or Lizzie, pleasant Sunday to you. Okay, my darling. Thank you, old man, for Monday morning. 8:25 in the Coral Coast, Australia. Okay. It was a lovely Sunday. Wow, a steak rope surf. Now let's see. I had to turn it off because I could hear. Hey, Liz, I'm sorry to hear that you had a pleasant winter day in Sydney. Or hope you have.
No, brother. You know, I gotta say, I'm really glad the real Terminator movies didn't have Arnie doing shit like this.
Yeah.
Well,
No, no, would you not say this is one hell of a way to go out? Would you not say this is one hell of a way
She's
to go out?
destroyed him. Oh,
I guess
she's
you could say that
destroyed
pussy
him.
kills. Was that pussy worth dying for?
Yeah, I think this movie's just kind of sick, actually.
This movie is weird.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, really.
Because he's dead.
I will say this: the Terminator is acting like a few of you guys' ex girlfriends, isn't she though?
They should have labeled this as a public service announcement. Men, do not go out and screw women you don't know. A public service announcement.
It probably was.
Hakeem says, yeah, Hakeem says this is still better than Ghostbusters 2016. I totally agree. I thought that was a total shitstorm.
Hey, Chris, this is the untold stories of Epstein Island.
Oh, yeah. He's going there now.
Oh, my God.
This is terrible. Terrible mimicry of English language.
Tell me, was this all dubbed or was this all done in English originally?
It's got to be dubbed.
That's got to be dubbed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm waiting for that dating date.
Oh boy! Oh, boy.
I tell you, I did tell you guys that she did her own stunts. But one time she cut her ankle up, and they had to shut down production for a month so that they could get her stitched up.
You know, she should have just done straight up porno films. She probably would have had a more successful career than being in crap like this.
Well, she probably was in a few PvP.
I have no idea. Gorilla Gorilla's probably watched all of her movies, so he probably knows. Hey, Gorilla.
Yeah. It's a trap, the vagina trap. Poor other guy was left alive. No, they're both dead.
So he's using her electronic abilities. Wow.
I love Curtis has got his rating system going in the chat here. It's pretty funny.
Let's see. I'll go over painting 1.1.5. Half a point for a full liquor cabinet.
I'd say take a point away for this god awful music, though, Curtis.
Yeah.
God, this music is bad.
This guy's
It's
only
it's like the guy playing the keyboards is having a stroke or something, you know.
This may be like a stupid question, but who are the Terminator's targets?
Any man.
It seems to be any guy that wants to bang her. And my question is, why does she want to go out and kill men? There seems to be no reason for it. Because at least the Terminator movies, the original ones, even the bad ones, had some kind of purpose in the storyline, even if it didn't make sense in some movies. But this has no storyline at all that I can see.
Yeah. And Carissa, she's
Okay.
a modern feminist. Only hot
You
and
need-
less annoying.
PvP, you need to understand there is the only connection to the Terminator is the title. The story has nothing to do with it.
No, I know that. I'm just saying this has no story.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say welcome to the Phantom Boomer Explorers. Absolutely not the Sydney, Australia. Now, she has laser eyes, but she's going to kill them by squeezing them to death instead. No, she has like a snake thing in her coochie. That's how she kills them.
Call him Pliskin. Nobody got that joke? Okay.
Half a point for these douchebags getting punched out. 1.5.
You know, there hasn't been one thing in this movie that has been halfway decent yet. It's all pretty much a garbage pile. Bad acting, bad directing, bad set design, bad special effects, bad music. Wow. You really found one today, girl. I got to give you credit for that.
But when was this movie made? What year?
89.
88.
Wait,
Oh, so I was 2 years old when this movie came out.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure your parents were taking you to this in the theaters.
You probably couldn't find this in the theater, Gorilla.
Well,
The part of the naked chick meditating has been the best acting.
well,
I would agree.
I want to say this. PvP was in his 20s at least, and he could not find this inside the Blockbuster probably.
I never went to Blockbuster very much.
Yeah, they probably found a way to watch. Sweet.
Well, the thing,
I got the numbering system for the count.
the thing
then I
is-
learned fractions.
I had a cable movie channel, so I could watch dozens of movies for like, I don't know what about, probably like $12 a month or something back in those days. So I didn't go to Blockbuster because Blockbuster, they weren't that cheap, and you had only so many days, and you had to take it back, or you'd have to pay an extra fee and all that BS. So I probably took a few films out from Blockbuster, but the problem with Blockbuster too is it was all like VHS tapes, right? And they'd rent these damn tapes out like, a couple hundred times or something. So by the time you got the film, the tape might be in such horrible condition it was almost unwatchable, right? So I didn't bother with them too often.
Yeah, and you wonder why CDs and DVDs and downloads on the internet went up after that.
Well, DVDs are much more reliable, I find.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I found out also that this was Barbara Ann Constable's only film role and nude scenes. She used to be a professional dancer.
Okay, I still think she should have gone into porno because she probably could have made more money doing that.
Maybe, but this was her only role. She ever did.
Oh, God.
There she is. Ooh, go get those women. Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh, she's mad.
No, is she targeting lesbians now?
Yep.
Well, one of them is the descendant of the man that escaped her wrath at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, now we're getting into the point twos here.
Good Lord.
So now Curtis is at 2.7. I'm trying to catch his point differential here.
Okay,
And
Curtis.
hello, Suzanne. Welcome to
Suzanne.
the Cosby.
So,
Cosby.
Suzanne, you actually got Cosby to work today? That's amazing.
Yay.
Out of all the films, right?
Holy shit!
Whoa!
What's she doing with a gun? Doesn't she have superpower? Uh-oh. Oh, right in the head. Ouch!
Oh!
Wow.
Wow!
Okay, so the women don't get the sex scene; they just get shot. Okay, got it.
And the movie is not over, so that's probably the wrong necklace.
Yeah.
Well, whatever little story there was, if that was the one that she was going to kill 100 years ago, it seems like the story should be over at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's see. I find an old bird. I would be in America now with no pets. Let's see. 1989. I bet Batman '89 beat the movie into the ground.
Curtis, you're starting to worry me. You're actually heading towards giving this thing a half-ass decent rating.
County Squad on LLHS with Dino. Pilot lovelies in this channel.
We
Okay.
do appreciate you giving the ongoing count for the points there, Curtis.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
And
We
two
are
more
at
bite the dust.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now this bitch has gone totally snake crazy here. Damn.
Yeah, and
7 at least.
yeah, and I think her count now is 6 people that bit the dust.
No, it's 8.
Killing machine.
Oh, wow. This lady appeared in Australian Penthouse as November Pet of the Month when she was 19, 4 years before she made this movie.
Well, there's a magazine that girls got to hunt down on the internet now.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
3 very dead bodies. They're not just dead, they're
No, we're
very
at
dead.
10 at least.
Wow!
Wow.
That's gnarly.
I can honestly say that is a line of dialogue I have never heard in any other film. I'll give it a point for unique dialogue there.
Yeah, this is a cheesy movie.
But that's the only point it's probably going to get.
Oh,
Hey, that guy looks familiar. Oh my God. That white dude almost looks familiar.
From older movies, or from a TV show.
Or maybe a TV show or something, but when I saw his face for a second there, he kind of looked like an American actor, but I probably not. He probably just looks like somebody that I've seen in other stuff. Oh God. Oh Lord.
They don't mention any specific locations.
A
They
hideous
just mention
eating.
the country of Indonesia.
That's good, Curtis. Hey, if this is 1998, somebody should have told him that disco was dead by now.
This is 89. This is 89.
Yeah, but
89.
disco had been dead for a decade before they made this crap. And this
Yeah,
is definitely
but disco never died. But disco never died in Indonesia.
Is it?
Disco was dead and buried over here by that point.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but Indonesia is just taking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't never going to Indonesia. I know that now.
Yeah.
It's hilarious is that the guy will say stop when the lady has it easy. And they put the white boy in charge of the Asians.
Oh, God.
He's about blood splatter now makes sense. Where's this? Thailand, Hong Kong, Indonesia. Not 10, the dialogue is on.
So we got an
Well, it's
82
written
minute.
originally in Indonesian, and this is translated.
You know, an 82-minute film with like 5 minutes of filler with the ocean at the start of the credits, another 3 or 4 minutes of filler with a bad disco song here. I mean, wow. You know, is there like 25% of this movie filler or what? I'm starting to wonder.
I guess they were running out of ideas.
I don't think they had any ideas to begin with, actually.
Barely any ideas besides just the Terminator idea.
I think the
Well,
only
you know what?
No. Don't say he knocked 3 points off for lesbian smoking without showing the press.
I like the comment here. This is becoming a combination of Teeth 2 and Xanadu. That's a good one. You know, I got to say, the Cosme chat is far more entertaining than the film itself.
Oh,
I gotta say, this is the most people I've ever had in Cosby.
Yeah, 15 people, huh?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
that's a sign that maybe from now on you shouldn't tell people what you're showing and make it a mystery movie every night.
Not every night, but
I mean, every night you do have a movie grill. I'm not saying go 7 days a week or anything, of course. But it seemed to get people's curiosity, and if they're sticking around watching this for like the last 40 something minutes, like, I'm impressed. Not with the people watching this crap necessarily, but you made a good choice, like making it a mystery movie.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with your lack of title. Does this fucking song ever fucking end?
Yeah, here she shows up.
Ugh.
Yeah, the dialogue is
I
odd.
of her.
Wow, that was bad.
yeah.
Oh, she's gonna kill her. She's gonna kill her.
Curtis deducted 2 points for none of these women saying yes when he asked them out.
Curtis is definitely on a Curtis is on a roll tonight, I gotta say. You're on a roll, Curtis.
Oh, she's pissed.
Well, the thing is, what's the point of any of it? Like, why is she just killing everybody? I don't understand how that has anything to do with any kind of storyline.
She's trying to kill the girl because she's the descendant. Everyone else is in the way.
She's just randomly killing and killing, and at least when the actual Terminator films, they had an actual target and they could actually zero in on it, which was a lot more entertaining than this.
Hey, Curtis just deducted 3 points for nobody say, "Come with me, if you want to live."
You know, Curtis's comments are the best part of this tonight, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's gonna say, "Come with me if you want to live."
Oh, there you go. Curtis has 3 points back on.
Did you not come with me if you want to live?
Oh my god, how did I know that? I didn't even see this movie. I guessed right.
Yeah.
So they stole that out of Terminator 1, did they? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Jesus.
Oh man.
B-rate Billy D. Williams. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a B movie.
Jesus.
Holy
crap!
You know,
There we go.
and they ripped off that scene from Terminator 1.
This is a Terminator 2 scene right here.
I wish they would have ripped off a lot more of the Terminator original movie, actually, because it would have made this more interesting.
Hey, Booger's here. Hey, Booger, how's it going?
Booger!
White boy has river failed TV toilets in the U.S. I hate this keyboard.
Ugh.
And was that D-Day at Steve Hammer in the audience? I have no idea. I guess right. How did I know that? Never saw this movie ever.
You know, Curtis is starting to give like a Mr. Spock rating when he's going like 3.14.
Yeah, that's pie for you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
Wait a second. If she's an ancient god, how does she know how to use guns?
And then take a genius to figure out how to use a gun.
Yeah, just point and shoot.
Yeah, but if you take somebody from like the Dark Ages and give him a gun, he's not going to know how to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
if
you took a mere mortal, that would be true. But remember, she's a god, so she knows everything, right?
Yeah. Now, let's see. Terminator hair pie. It's like because John helped make it more accurate.
Oh boy.
He's driving on the wrong side of the car.
Do they drive on the wrong side of the road in Indonesia? Is what you're saying, Gorilla?
I guess so. Oh, that'll puff out, right?
Yeah, they definitely have the steering wheel on the other side of the cars here.
Yeah. And if you keep blowing up your cars, you'll have no cars left. Let's see, it's shaking back at let's see, at a point for the great explosion, at the point for the random cop shooting at 0.000004 because of cops of the laser, whatever the hell it says, have used these randomly lying in their trucks.
I do love how that gun has unlimited ammo.
Yeah, back in the 80s and 90s.
4.14153993.
Oh boy! This is not going to go well. Oh shit! I thought he was going to get decapitated by the.
Oh my God! 2 Asian women drivers. Let's see, Roger Vilko, Barry D. Should swipe left. What does the guy need with a firearm? Nice, Boomer, nice. And 0.00007 for Josh Jake a fake comment. Back down to 4.0.
I will say this: Curtis is probably trolling us, or he's trying to say this movie is so bad it's good for him.
He's having fun with this.
No, I think Curtis.
The horror of the Asian drivers, the two Asian women drivers. And it was
Curtis is on a roll. I mean, he's been constantly commenting, giving it points, adding points or deducting points according to each scene, and that's been far more entertaining than the damn movie, I gotta say.
Yeah, let's see. Lots of pew-pews, but the soundtrack is horrendous. The pew-pews are the best part.
Oh, by the way, the pop-ups notifications stopped on my computer like half an hour ago, and I haven't had any since then. So go figure that one, eh?
Thanks.
Who does that guy remind me of? This guy looks a lot like some American actor like back then, but I just can't think of the name. Probably a TV actor, I'm guessing.
All right, Curtis says the naked villainess would be sweet, but the comment, she was born a man, ruined it. Back in the 80s and 90s, most guns had unlimited ammo. Yeah, exactly. That's a well-known trope.
So you're saying this film should have been entitled The Trans Terminator? Thanks, Curtis. That's the knife, isn't it?
Okay. Let's see. Give it a roll. The lead singer of the Spinning Tap 1 point. Cool Terminator live from PvP 1 point. Martial arts expert Dr. Curtis and Miami D 1 point. So we're back up to 3.0. Let's see. Given the character the name of Adios, proving that the film is self-aware. Half a point, 3.5. As long as Daniel Craig doesn't show up and inherit the heel, this is a 10.
Oh, no.
Oh, look, another Terminator ripoff right there from that scene.
Yeah.
I say he looks like a generic CW actor, but I think this thing predates the CW. I don't know when the CW came about, but it's 89.
Yeah, I'm thinking of some American TV series. I'm thinking maybe like an 80s comedy. But I
think she got him. I think she got him. And she just kicked him in the nuts.
She shot him a million times and she kicked him in the nuts. Like, okay.
But she was very polite in the sense that she killed him dead before she kicked him in the nuts.
Yeah, and to not be a nitpicker, but her gun should be out of ammo by now.
Yeah. No,
It's-
they
it's-
have to be out of ammo.
It's a goddess gun. It never runs out of ammo. She has magical powers
She
and
turned on the key.
magical ammo. This is totally insane, I gotta say. It was almost making some kind of sense in the first part of the movie, but this was
Okay. Pointless abuse of black people deduct 3 points, but add a point for legitimate killing of Orientals and have 5 points for abducting. 6.0.
I got another Terminator ripoff right here.
Yeah.
As she's passing by, boom.
I will say this: the only good part is actually her in this movie.
She shot her right in the nuts. She shot her right in the nuts.
Oh God. You know, does it start to get repetitious at a certain point when, like, you've had 30 minutes of this? You know, action becomes boring when it goes on and on and on.
But it's funny. It's so funny.
They are points for a lack of killer tomatoes. I lost track of how many people have died.
Oh, who cares at this point? I don't care anymore. Oh God. Oriental Donny Osmond. Okay. When are these guys going to realize that machine guns don't fucking work?
Never.
Never.
Yeah, never, because it's a stupid movie.
If you would only shoot the cameraman, this would be over. You deduct 10 points for losing track of kill count, but add back the martial arts article as creep grid 2.0.
Oh yeah.
He's a bulletproof monk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll say this. $5 says the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah. And let's see. She turned on the cheated fit ammo. Yeah, she did. And doors and corners, guys, don't stand out in the open like idiots. Oh my God! You killed me!
Oh, now the gun works.
Oh God! You murdered him by shooting him right in the nuts.
You know, you think they would have realized by this point they need either a bazooka or a flamethrower. Or maybe even a couple of really
now
good
she
hand
changes
grenades.
the magazine. Now she changes the magazine.
So,
well, you know, it was one of those 4,000 rounds of magazines, I'm guessing, right, Gorilla?
So,
you can tell this is what liberals think guns are.
So, PvP, are you saying that someone has to hand her a few hand grenades to give her a hand job then?
Can we have the yawning video again, please, Gorilla? Thank you.
Yeah. No. Oh, now she runs out of ammo. Now she finally runs out of ammo. Yeah, but no, this movie was written by how liberals think guns are. You know, unlimited ammo destroys everything. They're completely destructive. Just slaughter machines.
Uh-oh.
We're about 3/4 of the way done with the movie already.
We're almost done.
How many
About
minutes?
15 minutes left.
15 minutes? Oh, thank God. This can't end soon enough. Are we getting another sex scene coming up here?
Possibly.
Well,
I
as
thought
long
they
as,
already crashed like 3 or 4 times with Boomer, yeah? I mean,
well, as long as she doesn't bite off his cock, that'll be fine with me.
this ain't the Terminator gal. Let's
So
see,
he should be. Oh, well, he's our cop hero, so of course he can't become cockless, right?
Yeah. Now let's see. Deduct a point for heroine trying to defund herself to the Cabbage Patch doll. -0.5. Have a point for Pouty look that she runs out of ammo. But
Yeah.
how liberal see the NRA meetings going.
Oh my God, she killed
Yeah, so
Kenny.
the actor that looks like Emilio Estevez is Christopher L. Hart.
Yeah, this guy, I think it was an 80s comedy show that this guy kind of looks like one of the actors, but I still can't place it.
Yeah. Let's see. First, Grandpa Kung Fu was invincible and he was bulletproof. Then he ran out. It's like a video game.
Well, Gorilla got another part of representation. He said the state of Minnesota, so Gorilla should be proud that this movie gave his state Minnesota some representation.
Yeah. Let's see. Deduct a point for falling in love with white supremacist Amelia Estevez, -1 point. Deduct 2 points for mentioning Minnesota, -2. No, wouldn't that make it -3 if you're deducting 2 points? Sorry, -3. Math is hard. This movie is melting my brain.
I'm not even doing math, but it's melting my brain too, Curtis. I bet if he has hot sex with this cute girl, though, Curtis will give it a couple of bonus points.
Marianne was killed by the professor.
Oh God! Now that would have been an entertaining episode of Gilligan. I gotta say.
Character development is a bit late. Yeah, it is.
There we go. Yay! Clap, clap.
Why do you think the things are falling down around them?
There we go. We're going to get some equal representation here, Gorilla?
Deduct 2 points for the loss of area -5. Oh, I said points coming.
Uh-oh.
I gotta say, I think this chick is cuter than the Terminator chick.
No, just don't put her hair in the fire.
All right.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good to drop her in the fire.
Whoever says I said stupidity coming. Yeah, 2 points for butt getting put in on fire. -3.
Yeah.
Nothing puts you in the mood more than multiple horrific tests and blushes and Boomer. Fast forward. She said
Fast
fast
forward.
forward. They don't point for not even this showed her tits.
Well, I'm just disappointed we didn't get to see her boobs there because that would have probably been a bonus point.
Yeah, let's see. And doing it next to a stinking polluted river.
I agree.
Sexual without showing enough of the chick. No points at all.
I agree, Curtis. That would have been at least 1 point if they'd showed her titties.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but I want to see. But I'm tired of looking at her titties because she's a murdering bitch. So I don't want to see her naked anymore.
Hey, but she was a dancer in real life. So give it up.
Yeah,
to her.
she
She loves
should
the
have.
sex scenes.
Hey, Mikey.
What?
There's a couple gals down at Whodunit that are considered dancers there, but I ain't gonna go spend money on them.
You know, when you got a movie where she just sits there showing her titties for filler, that's really getting kind of desperate.
There's a point to the scene. I
plus,
can't remember what it was.
plus her last name is Constable.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
She's Barbara and Constable.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Good point, Phantom. Lose a point to the stinking polluted river.
Oh, look, another Terminator ripoff right here.
Yeah, and we got
Right
Jeff
there.
B.
Oh, that's gross.
The 4 point.
I don't need to
off
see
the
that.
naked
I don't need
men.
to see that. I don't need to see that.
Oh, come on. You were praising it in Terminator. The movie.
Ew.
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah. Oh, God.
Why don't you cut her eye out?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, too.
Yeah.
I can't remember the reason they had that in the Terminator, but I don't know what. Well, this fucking movie doesn't make much sense at all to me anyway. So
You can tell it's like a fucking ping pong just painted red.
They got the other eye. Oh, well, that's in the mirror. Okay, I get it. Oh, God.
Oh, she had to wash it.
Yeah.
Looks like she's having an egg sandwich.
No, don't do it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. They'll get wiped out.
Don't do it. It's a
Don't
trap.
do it.
It's a trap. Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
baby,
cut.
Oh, Lord.
Bad idea.
Man, this guy must be desperate, huh?
She didn't. Okay.
Oh, that poor boy.
She didn't even take his
Vagina
pants.
trap strikes again.
She didn't even take his pants off. So how is this even happening?
It's eating through the pants. Come on.
Through the zipper?
Be creative.
No, but the pants were fully on. Come on, this is phony. Phony baloney.
Yeah, let's see. No nudity, -50. So Kevin did next 50 points for the Terminator ripoff and no nudity. -50. This being in Indonesia, she probably did all that for real. This is a much better scene that they gave each him. 5 points for the Sultan come in, and -4 points for the negative sandwich.
That game said he's looking for that tip.
And -1 point for her wanting to screw someone uglier than me by not doing me. -50. Boomer says, be right back. Toilet dry up, deduct 5 points. So we're at -55 for this chill.
Pass. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't think that
Why not
lady
for the
likes
woman?
men very much.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't seem to like women very much either, since she gunned
She
them
hates the
down.
women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now here she goes. Got the gun.
No!
Whoa! In the elevator. Hurry. Damn it. Get into the glass. Ding, ding. Oh.
Well, should I give her the next point for Oriental Tiny Osmond things alive still?
I think you should deduct the point, Curtis. 1.5 for an Oriental Tawny Husband being alive.
Okay, he's giving her 5 points for being in tight pants.
Oh, that's right. They drive on the wrong side. I'm alive. My God.
Really? She drives that piece of shit right there?
Yeah. Well, point
Hey,
and a
Curtis.
half deducted for sparing Oriental Tiny Husband.
Hey, Curtis, give her minus 100 points for the hatred of God.
You're on the wrong side.
Yeah. Well, it is all filmed in Indonesia, so. They're like the English, they can't drive on the right side. Yeah, it's in Indonesia.
100 for one, I missed that.
Oh, 100 points minus for her hatred of God. Remember when the guy said, "Oh God, she's still shooting"? Yeah.
You know, it was weird. I wasn't getting any pop-ups for about 45 minutes, and now I'm getting dozens of them just popping up constantly.
Weird.
Well, PvP might
And I
actually
didn't
goes.
change. I haven't changed. I haven't touched the damn settings since the movie started. So I don't know. Is some weird shit going on with Cosme or something today?
PvP, if I had to guess, it goes in and out nowadays. It probably does.
Yeah, because I mean, most of Curtis's comments never popped up at all, right? And he's been making a lot of them, so it's just bizarre.
Oh, yes, 100 points off for hating men. God in all creation. There you
Yeah, there
go.
she goes. He said, "Oh yes, 100 points off for hating men, God, and all creation." Yes. Thank you, Curtis. She's at minus 151.5.
Sounds like a fucking radio station. Run, Forrest, run!
Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mute because I was looking something
They
up.
could get all their points back, and they just had to blow up a co-pilot from airplane.
All right, I do have a question, but we probably are going to get an answer towards the end of the week. How do you think a goddess will be defeated?
Yeah. Let's see, he's given 12 points for the explosion,
buddy.
for great explosion.
No.
$135.39 in the negative.
Yeah, let's go get her, man.
Point five deduction for Rod Jeremy flying a helicopter. So we're back at negative 140.
What? Yeah, 4 men shooting at her now. I guess they unloaded their weapons, huh, Superman? How many times did they have to stand there and start shooting at her?
They should be loaded at least 5 times. The rifles in that span of ammo.
It seems
Oh
like
yeah,
at
they
least-
could throw Jeremy
Hey,
flying.
Marty, you're just in time for the end of the movie.
Oh shit! Well, you invited me, but I didn't catch what time it was going to be.
believe us, Kitty, you haven't missed much. I got to tell you,
What movie is it?
it's a bad one.
Oh Lord, help me!
That's Lady Terminator.
It's a late '80s Indonesian movie, and it's pretty bad.
Oh dear.
If you want to read the most fun is Curtis Selby's comments in the Cosme. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see. -4 more to make it a gross. Oh yeah. Plus 3 for the double take.
Did that
-4 for
just
all
go-
the big
oh,
bad
okay.
men bullying this poor sweet woman. A negative gross. -34 for double take. -110.
That tank looks like it's made out of cardboard. How the hell are those bullets hitting everything but her?
Here, Mario, I'm gonna turn your mic up here a little bit.
Well, the thing is, she's supposed to be a goddess, so I guess that she can't be killed. As
Hey, Moira.
Yeah. Hi, Mikey.
How's it going, Moira?
It's going. I just got done making dinner for everyone. I made the macaroni and cheese a little too sassy and zesty. Actually, I made it too good.
He's getting the fuck out of there.
I'm out of here.
10 points for the smell and 8 palm, but did not quite
fucking mullet.
wallet.
Get her, guys. Oh yay! All right, come on, Curtis. You need to take away 50 points or add 50 points to that negative because that's a great explosion.
That hair.
Yeah.
That's some 80s Rod Stewart hair. God, help me.
Yeah, there's no way she could live for that. Even if she is a dismissed demon.
But no,
Really?
of course it's not.
Uh-oh. She's still up. Ah!
What the fuck? Not even dead shit.
-85.
They actually paid 4 people to do these special effects. Think about that.
Oh god.
Laser beams. Look at that.
5 points for laser.
They did pay them, but it was in Indonesian money, so it's like they weren't paid at all.
They probably hired them out of a back alley somewhere, I'm guessing.
They paid them with hookers and cocaine.
Yeah, they were,
As I said, Indonesian money.
and
Right.
their work
Is that
shows.
the same as sure. Is that the same as Thailand where they pay in bots? BAHT bots?
Oh God.
50 points for still being a better choice of marriage than my ex-wife.
Oh yay! The laser beam the helicopter.
Jesus.
Biting the hand that feeds you, I guess.
That's a bit harsh for the helicopter pilot, is it not?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
overkill.
Jeremy look-alike.
Not back to the
Just
machine
shoot him in the
gun.
head. Jesus Christ, nobody knows how to do a headshot anymore.
The machine guns don't work. They've been shooting the machine guns for like half the movie now.
Shoot it in the eyes.
She's
Fuck
pulling
up
on
his
the laser
laser.
beams.
Like she can't be killed is the problem.
Well, shoot her in the eyes. At least that might mess up her laser beams.
30
No,
points for working for hookers and cocaine back to 0.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
And Jim Pierce is howdy Moira. And Chris is Moira. Meow meow.
Yeah. Brrr, Curtis. Brrr. Oh, it's
They
perfect.
use 10 points for wasting so much ammo.
Gee, at this rate, why don't you just drop an atomic bomb on her and see if that works?
Hey Dan, have
We're
you been
getting to
going
it.
pew pew while she's been shooting her lasers out of her eyes?
Oh, come on. This is just, when you can't kill the bad guy, it gets really boring after like an hour, right?
Right. Especially the same thing again and again. They need to find that warehouse or whatever it was. They killed the Terminator and crushed him. Like, you need that for this. At least pulverize whatever this is.
Well, they tried fire partly, but it did not work on her.
Well, it worked a little bit. You got to kind of keep at it.
I say bazooka or hand grenades and blow her into pieces. That's what I say.
Oh man.
Good
No
Lord.
weapon forged.
That was not killing any animals.
This is why you should not use a overpowered villain so damn much in the movie. It gets very repetitive and boring, like PvP says.
A villain with too much power is like a hero with too much power. It becomes pointless at a certain point.
Okay, this movie's becoming really funny.
It reminds me of, I can't remember which Chuck Norris movie. Is it The Hero and the Terror? Is that what it is? Where it was like this unkillable Frankenstein creature he had to fight. And he couldn't kill it, so he just stuck it in the bottom of a well or something. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Kind of gets dull after a bit.
Yeah. He says they give 10 points for too much stair climbing.
Being able to hit anything hard enough to break that big piece of wood is impressive. Oh, shit. And his back is broken or something.
Emily, just jump on you and wail into my hands. Just wailing on you.
Now it's going to turn into a cat fight right here.
Ew. Ew. So the biting worked, but the bullets didn't?
Oh, what the hell?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Well, that's perfect to finish this piece of crap off, Gorilla. It stops playing right at the end of the movie. Wonderful.
Right when it was getting good.
Well, the thing is, the movie realized it was so god-awfully bad, it didn't even want us to suffer through the last part. Yeah, it's self-destructive.
It terminated itself.
It terminated itself. Brilliant line, Dan. Brilliant line. I still think Curtis' comments in the chat are the best part of watching this thing.
It
It ended 10 points for ending this.
Well, I would say this. Unless Gorilla is able to find another source for the movie, then I guess this is the movie we're watching then.
Don't try too hard, Gorilla.
Hey, I want to see how they finally kill her. They got to kill her off, right?
Right, I reckon.
But what's the movie called again?
Lady
Terminator. Lady Terminator.
Sounds terrible. Jesus.
Well, do you know around what time frame it sort of stopped working for you, Gorilla? Roughly?
Towards the end.
Lady
Probably
Terminator.
the last 10 minutes.
Pretty much at the end, I would think.
It's on
Oh,
M4
I think
UHD.
It's a 1988 film.
89.
No, it says 88 here.
I believe it was 88. It's just
It
basically
was
a rip-off.
88. It came out in the U.S. in 89.
And 89.
It's a rip-off of the first hit. Well, a very loose rip-off because I don't think it has much in common with the Terminator movie. But
I wonder if this movie's on YouTube.
The Terminator was more believable.
Well, I would say this. Every famous movie
There we
has its own
Here we go.
movie genre.
Wait, so you're gonna shoot its
Damn
head
it,
off?
Oh,
You're not to try.
Oh no, there's the thing. There's the thing.
oh,
yeah,
What was that?
that's the magical knife from 100 years ago.
Yeah.
well, that's the thing that 400 years ago they
Explode.
pulled out.
You had to see like the first part of the movie to get the magical knife.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, basically she killed her with her own dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, 100 years before, the evil goddess's husband took the knife away from her so she couldn't murder any more men, and she said she would get revenge on him a century later with the granddaughter here.
Yeah.
And then the granddaughter got the magical knife, and that's how she finally, off this goddess bitch. So, yeah.
How did she come back?
I don't even know. this movie doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. It's not one you want to overthink. It really isn't.
The magical knife shows the writers were actually paying attention to the script, proving they care more about the audience
this
than
actor.
Disney.
Yeah,
That's
guys,
probably
this
true.
actor, he became a businessman after this film.
Good for him.
Oh, Curtis says they came back and deducted my will to eliminate points. She never dies. She comes out, pretends to be sane, and marries me in 2001.
Come on, Curtis. We need to end at a minus. Come on, you know that. You know that in your heart.
Let's see. Asian Donnie Osmond's still alive. How many points did I deduct again?
Deduct more.
Deduct 2.5 points. Give it a positive half. Maybe.
No, you got to give it a minus. This film doesn't deserve a positive anything.
Agreed.
This movie's so bad, it's good.
No, it
no,
went all around the scale. It's so bad, it is actually bad.
It's so bad. It's just bad. There's nothing good in this damn movie.
The credits.
Here, he gave it a 0.
Good. Thank you, Curtis. I give Curtis a 1 for that last comment. Oh God! Now we got the weird narration like we had at the start. Oh.
I can get a higher definition of a nighttime sky with my camera.
Yeah, there we go. Yay!
Oh,
Curtis,
that right there is the best part of the movie, right there.
That's the part right there. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, definitely the best part of the movie. Oh,
It's a nice sunset and the end.
Gorilla,
Hey, Mira.
why did you make us suffer through that today, Gorilla?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this. And Curtis there had a lot
You're
of fun.
a weird monkey.
I don't know. The ending was deep and meaningful. It changed my whole view on reality.
Oh my God.
Hey, Moira. Yeah. I actually guessed the title and Gorilla led me on, you dumbass. I guessed it early on and you led me on, Gorilla. That's not nice.
Well, it's supposed to be a mystery movie night.
Yeah, no, I guessed it right. I knew which one he was talking about.
Well, yeah, 2 weeks ago. I give it points, so 0 plus whatever that would be.
I think the one mystery to me is why Gorilla would want to force this piece of shit on us all. Thanks for that, Gorilla.
Well, you did see the lady's tits in it. That's
okay. Yeah, that's it. Equal representation. That's Gorilla. if the main actress shows her tits enough times, Gorilla's going to watch anything, right? Okay, I get it now. Yeah.
It's a good thing that Gorilla didn't have a stroke.
Away. He has to find somewhere.
Oh my God.
But I got to say that was a lot of fun watching with everybody.
Boomer says you're definitely going to Gitmo.
Well, I gotta say, the most enjoyable thing watching this piece of garbage was reading Curtis Selby's comments constantly in the Cosme chat. Yes. He must have posted 50 or 60 of them, and they were continuously hilarious. So, Curtis, I got to give you bonus points for writing just brilliant stuff in the chat tonight. My friend.
All right, so let's catch up on chats here real quick. Now the Invincible God Killer is in hell. She came back with a DeLorean. And Curtis.
Hey, Lizzie.
Once again, David Banner walks down the holy road to nowhere. I give it, it's so bad, it's good out of 10. Thanks for taking me on this awesome journey, girl. Not a problem.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Suzanne, that was okay. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Suzanne.
Oh my God, Suzanne, I don't know about you. You said that was okay. I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah.
And Lizzie says, "Lovely morning here on Central Australia. Nice."
Yeah.
Coral Coast.
Well, thank you, Lizzie. And girl is definitely going to get was a much better film than Curtis experienced with his ex.
With his ex?
Love the casting, Curtis. And I'm so surprised I stuck her. Oh, I'm so surprised I stuck around.
I stuck around.
Curtis, clever fellow. And it's stayed a constant like 14, 15 people tonight. It was only worth it due to everyone's reactions in the chat.
That's true.
But yeah, Moyer, you missed the way she was killing the guys early in the film by having sex with them and right as they got their orgasm. The guys got their orgasm there. And an eel bit off their dicks from inside her vagina.
Whoa, the cooter's got teeth. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was nasty. And then there's that one scene with the cops, and they're examining the 3 corpses of the guys, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they all lost their cocks." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I've never heard that line of dialogue in any other film in history." I gotta say.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. Suzanne says, "I'm high PvP." That should tell you something.
Okay. I'm good with that then, Suzanne. I totally understand. But hey, the only way to watch this damn movie would to be high. I'm thinking. Like, I'm never gonna watch it again. That's for bloody sure.
Well, BP, either high or drunk.
I'm not. My problem is I'm not either yet because I've had a few drinks, but I'm definitely not drunk. So, I don't care how high I was. I had no interest in ever seeing this thing again.
Next mystery movie night, I'm definitely gonna have some gigglies.
If you're going to do mystery movies, that's probably a good idea because it does pull in the viewers, it seems, because you got a record number in the Cosme, so that's a positive. The only thing is, I would say if you're going to continue mystery movie nights, every couple of weeks or whatever, please pick some films that are like at least half-ass entertaining. You know,
I got a few of my.
Because if you put another 2 or 3 of these turkeys out as mystery movies, I'm going to make a prediction. I'm not the amazing Kreskin, but I will make a prediction that your viewers will drop off after a couple more of these.
Yeah,
maybe.
Let's see. This movie would have been better if I drank. and let's see. Suzanne has a better idea than we do of the value of imaginary numbers. And that's what he thinks, guys. He goes, thank you for being here, JPRH1. I have thought about writing a horror story about my marriage. Go for it, Curtis. Go for it.
Hey, it'd probably be better than this movie.
Yeah. And Curtis said, okay, not good, LOL. And how Mouse.
I found out a good movie, PvP, that's actually better than this one. Zardoz with Sir Sean Connery.
Zardoz is actually a pretty good film.
Yes. I think, Gorilla, you should do Zardoz next.
Zardoz would be great. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad choice because I don't think a lot of people remember Zardoz because it was it early 1972 or 3, Mikey? It was
no, Zardoz was in the early 80s. It was like just after Shoulder came out.
Really? Holy shit!
Yes.
Tell me, have any of you seen the movie Highlander 2?
The Quickening? Yes.
I have not seen it, but I've heard they won't.
It's better than this.
As they say, I've heard the first one is the only one.
That's the very first one.
The first one is a classic.
Yeah,
I've heard Highlander 2 is like, so.
Let's see. I never want to see this again, but thanks, Gorilla. The discussion was the best part.
Again.
Yeah. And JPRH wants to ask Lizzie what she thought. You should share. Hey, Curtis, if you want, I can send you down some gigglies from up here. I don't know how legal they are in your state.
Oh man!
For sure, people will vanish with movies like this.
Yeah.
There's a good Malaysian film with a weird floating head and PvP like this one. He will love that.
No,
one.
I did not like Curtis. Are you high? I did not like this. This was a piece of crap. This is one of the worst movies I ever saw. I hated this.
I think it's sarcasm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have
If you like this, boy, you're really gonna love this. And then,
yes, you're right. I forgot. Curtis's 100,000 comments in the chat tonight were all sarcastic. So yeah. Okay, Curtis, you're good. You're good, buddy.
Yeah, for sure, people will bash with movies like this. Now, if I do another mystery movie night, I'll do one way better than this one here. But this one I just thought was would be a fun one to wrap up our Terminator watch parties with.
Yeah, you had to wrap it up with one of the worst Terminator offshoots.
Yeah, I think that part of the numbers are high also due to a better time as it's earlier than most of the other chat that the movie doesn't necessarily drop. No one knew what it was.
I got the download link. Does anybody want it?
Yeah. Let's see. Try this one, Gorilla's ham hand thought. P2 Modu. Or the hell that's
I gotta say, I did appreciate Gorilla going on earlier today because I don't mind going on a bit earlier than usual on Sundays, if that works for everybody.
It works for me. It works fine.
It works better for me, actually.
Yeah, and welcome, Drew. You missed the movie. And it's awful.
You didn't miss nothing, Drew.
Yes, the first Highlander is the one.
The one.
And
yes.
PvP will love it.
Yeah.
That's Big Trouble in Little Malaysia, Curtis.
No.
I thought maybe Terminator Online, I might download it. Mikey, do you want the download link?
Nah, I'm good, Daniel, but thanks. I told him already.
We couldn't see the movie. Oh, I'm sorry. I had the Cosby link pinned.
You're so extremely fortunate. You really are.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Daniel's Jeff B. Hello. Howdy to Drew. We're caught up on chats. Yeah, it was Big Trouble in Little Malaysia.
That's awesome.
Actually, I do want to recommend Mikey's mention of Zardoz with Sean Connery, though. I don't. Obviously, it may not be a mystery movie because we already talked about the title, but you could still pick it for a mystery movie, just not tell anybody right in advance.
Yeah.
But it was basically right, Mikey. It was Sean Connery trying to break his image as James Bond, right after doing that for like a decade.
Yes.
And he was fed up with that, and he picked probably one of the most radically crazy, totally different films, 100% different than the James Bond franchise when he did Zardoz, right? But it kind of works because Connery is a great actor and he was excellent in the role, and the story was interesting, even though bizarre. And it is sci-fi definitely, and it's a very interesting. And they had some people from Monty Python, I think, in the cast, right? Which adds another layer of enjoyment to it. So it's a really good film, actually. And I won't give away what Zardoz means because I don't want to spoil it. But at the end of the movie, it's all explained in a really good way.
Oh, shoot. We need to pick a movie for next Sunday.
All right. Well, if it's another mystery movie, we could try to discuss it in the private chat or in the backstage if you guys want to discuss another mystery movie for the public to guess.
The mystery movie night was today. I was just having fun with that, teasing everybody for the last couple of weeks there.
You can do it again, Gorilla. Since you don't got anything ready, one more mystery movie night.
One more? Okay. Alrighty. So, and Jeff B. has it's actually quite bad. You have to watch it in the same frame of mind we watched this one.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have never watched Zardoz. Lizzie.
Zardoz is actually a pretty enjoyable film. I watched it a couple of times, and I haven't seen it in years. But I thought it was. And Connery was really good in it. I thought he gave a very good performance.
Let's see. I liked him in Sword of the Valiant. I know a lot of people that don't like it, but to me, it was a decent rendering of Sir Gawain in The Green Knight.
Gawain in The Green Knight. Yeah.
And Jeff B says, Gorilla surprised us.
Yes.
Let's see. JPR, we could not see the movie here. Saw the Highlander one in the big screen. It was very cool. I saw Stardust. Very cool.
Yeah, that's a good movie too, Lizzie.
Yeah, I wish.
Lizzie Armstrong again because I hadn't seen her in a long time. So yeah, Lizzie, it's good to see you.
I wish Gorilla had asked us like a few days ago to pick a movie for next Sunday. I probably could have a couple coming to mind, but I guess we should probably talk about it backstage because we don't want to give away the titles. I'm guessing to the audience.
Yeah.
Or we could just do mystery movie nights, and then like this next Sunday it could be Germ's pick.
Yeah, that's true. We can have Germ pick one.
Whatever.
Yeah, there we go. So PvP. That'll give you 2 weeks to pick a movie for your mystery night.
Okay. Well, I definitely will have a list. If I got 2 weeks, I'll definitely. Yeah, I will probably have a list of movies by that point.
Gorilla, you probably need to talk about this in the backstage. But what are the qualifications going to be?
Just not straight up porno. You can have nudity, but not like. But I don't want to watch something off of Pornhub.
You remember PvP's Hitler taking it up the ass movie?
Wow.
A step down from that.
Yeah. Slightly a step down from up. Yeah.
You know, I'm so endlessly pleased and happy with the impact I made on people's psyches with that film. I will always get a laugh and enjoyment out of that, of the pain I caused that day.
Well, PvP, at least
you guys are welcome. You're so welcome.
Hey, PvP, at least I wrecked James Bond for you.
Yeah, well, you know, I think we're even now. You said we were even, right, girl? We're pretty much even after that Bond crap. Well, that not Bond. He wasn't Bond. It was you know, ex-Bond sucking dick, right? So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Porn Bond. He was porn homo Bond. Okay.
Oh God. I think it was the actor's way of just killing off his Bond legacy. I really do. I
really think so. I think that's what happened.
He just wanted people to know how he actually got the role as Bond.
There you go. Brilliant comment.
Yeah.
Brilliant comment.
Let's see. Yes, Kurosawa. Never seen Stardust. Nice to see y'all. Days are busy here. Yeah. Ooh, I like that idea. I get it. At 9:45 here, sweeties. 6:45 here, Liz. And Boomer, what time's your movie tonight? Wait, what? Cool, Curtis. We might get to watch Stardust. That'd be fun. And 7:46 Toronto. Everybody's giving their times. 5:45 in Saskatchewan. Stardust is that Michael Pilfer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, and she's saying 9.
Why did you say Pilfer? What are you reading?
Pilfer.
No, it's Pfeiffer.
That's not
Pfeiffer. Pilfer. Please, no more porno bot. We are into our weird.
That's not the 1970s Stardust film, then I'm guessing.
Yeah. And he said,
okay, he started at 9 o'clock. Yeah, he's started. Magnetic Monster. Yeah, Magnetic Monster.
Yeah, make sure to put your link in the chat there, Boomer.
Yeah, go ahead, Boomer.
Yeah, why don't you post a link? That'd make it easier to find.
Oh, jeez. Curtis Selby's saying at least not Gipmo Bond. Oh, Gip. Daniel Craig's getting so much hatred. Oh, man.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he does for that kind of schlock he was passing off.
Yeah, plus, I will say this. He probably told the audience and people in general he has no standards.
I had nothing on. I have no standards.
Well, they painted themselves into a very bad corner by killing Bond off in the last film. Like, what was it? 2 years? 2 years ago now, at least. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And you've noticed the next Bond film, nobody's even talking about it because I don't think they have a fucking clue how they're going to resurrect him.
Well,
I mean,
he's not. They all see queer, so they don't want to see Bond no more.
No, but the thing is, Bond was like, he was, well, before recent times, he was like a human with, even though he was like a superhero in some ways, he was still a human with limitations physically, right? Once they killed him, it's like, okay, how are they going to, they can't resurrect that version of Bond. They can't resurrect that.
He was
agent.
always different people.
So yeah, it's got to be different people. And I think the Broccoli's have lost control of the franchise, have they not? When I read recently, it's now gone. Haven't the rights gone to like Amazon or some crazy shit?
Yes.
Yes. And from what I hear, that deal did go through, and Amazon now owns Bond.
Yeah. So I'm thinking good luck with any Bond movies coming out in the next year or two. I don't know. I don't think they know what the fuck they want to do with the legacy of the franchise. I'm sure if it's in control of Amazon, they don't want to have traditional Bond, being the ruthless killer and the ladies' man, because that's not for modern audiences. So they're going to stew in their own juices for like a couple of years before they even get their head out of their butts and know what they want to do.
All right, guys, we're gonna have to wrap this up here real quick. So I don't hate him. I just don't really want to see that. It's the Big Neck Monster tonight. I think The Rock is also a Bond film, and Keira Selby, he was Batman and badass, but really superhuman. The Big Neck Monster there has a lot. And I concur with that. They probably make a Bond a woman. Oh, fuck that. They do Bond that they have to do with the Lord of the Rings. I have no desire to watch it. I think Curtis is not the name, but it can fit the timeline. So thank you, Kevin Trekkie, for coming. He does a bunch of different Trek stuff there. Thank you, Curtis Selby, for coming. He has the playest political chat you'll ever see. So make sure to check out Curtis Selby. Thank you, Keith, for coming. And Boomer here, we're going to redirect you here in about 2 hours to Cosby here. Here's the link. There, he's going to be watching the magnificent man.
Akeem is the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. And thank you, Lizzie Armstrong, for coming. Thank you, Jeff B, for coming. Warrior, promote yourself real quick while I'm scrolling.
I got nothing really to promote at the moment. I haven't really done much with my channel recently.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you to Drew Troy for coming. He does arm wrestling movies. And thank you, Suzanne XC, for coming. All right, Daniel, what do you got going on?
Pretty much nothing.
Okay. PvP?
Well, I finally got the song list of proper song list for Rick Derringer's All American Boy album together last night when I was working on it. I haven't written up the synopsis because I always like to write up a synopsis for every album I post, on my channel, so music fans can get a sort of bit of a historical background to when the album was made and what it was about and how it was received by the public back then. So I got to work on that. I don't know if I'll get it finished this weekend. It'll probably be up next weekend for sure, but it's still in the private. So I haven't made it public yet, but I'm working on it. That's about it, Gorilla.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you, JPRH1, for coming. And thank you, Hakeem, for coming. And what else? What else do we get? Okay, while I'm scrolling here, sit down.
No, what about me, Gorilla?
I'm going. Just I got an order. I'm doing this in.
All right. Mikey pushed up his hand. What about me?
All right.
Well, if I'm going next to everyone that's on the panel and in the chat and viewers, I'm Sci-Fi Sit Down. You should cover different sci-fi TV shows or movies. I'm postponing all my channel watch parties currently because I do have my affairs are a little out of whack because I have a job now, and I do my live streams usually on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time. I do crash streams with Resolute German Guerrillas thoughts. If they allow it, they usually do. They're nice guys about that. And I do have a secondary channel called Old War Social Dan. On that one, I cover Japanese anime or cartoons in general. And I'm postponing the watch parties on that channel. And we're doing the Slime watch parties. A Japanese anime with adult themes. If any of you like that, check it out. And every new Watchmen and Watch Hour for all of us here on YouTube helps us make more content for you guys, as we'll hopefully make a few dollars off YouTube. And I'll turn over to either Mikey or Germ, whichever wants to go next.
All right. Thank you, Old Man Bird, for coming. Say hi to Coach Turkey. Thank you, Booger414 for coming. Thank you, Booger414 for coming in here. And while I'm scrolling, thank you, FKC 2005 for coming. He has a couple of videos on his channel, so make sure to check him out. I think I said hi to Jeff B. Thank you, Jim's Landscaping LLC, #1 Commodore Productions, for coming. He has Star Trek fan films, and then he has his live streams, his puppy videos, his lawn mowing videos. So make sure to check him out. All right, Mikey, what do you got going on?
Okay, so normal week, we got Red Dwarf on Monday. We have TOS on Tuesday. Get Smart on Wednesday. And, of course, the greatest series ever created, A-Team on Thursday. Once we finish with A-Team, everything will move up by one day. And on Mondays in the afternoon, hopefully with PvP and Sifdan, whoever else wants to join, we're going to be doing Mystery Mondays. And what that means is we're going to have mysteries examined from In Search of, Ancient Aliens, Unsolved Mysteries, Beyond Fact or Fiction, just all of those different mystery shows that people watched in the early 90s to the 2000s. And also, I'll be there for Gorilla for his Cigar Lounge on Tuesday and his Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles that he'll start doing on Thursday. That was one of my favorite shows from the defunct Fox. And then Friday with The Fledgling with Walton. So remember, always expect the unexpected here at Mikey Seuss 4.
All right, Jer, what do you got going on?
Well, tomorrow, unlike tonight, we'll be watching an actual good movie when at 12 noon Pacific time, we have a watch party for Mothra.
All right. Thank you. And Jeff Pizza, thanks, girl. That was. That's all
Oh my God, Godzilla versus Mothra?
Yeah.
No, Mothra.
And as for me there, Tuesday we'll have the Cigar Lounge. Thursday we'll be starting the Sarah Connor Chronicles. Friday, so Walton's Room with the Fledgling. Then we'll have another mystery movie night next Sunday. So everyone have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.
Night.
We've been stopping, being through the night, rising like gorillas, ready for the fight. Sending out a thank you, every shout and cheer.